All right, I am looking at Weekly Squardle number 3 today. So, as you may recall, the Weekly Squardle is a lot like the regular Squardle, except we've got more words to find. There's 10 words to find, and we have fewer guesses, but we have more opportunities to get bonus guesses. So, it all kind of balances out. So, what do we want to start with today? I did a puzzle the other day with my, going back to my nasty liver gumbo that I used to do back when I first started doing Wordles, and somebody reminded me that I actually, before that, started with nasty oiler and gumbo, or nasty oiler and crumb. So, I think I'm gonna do that today. Let's go back to the original. If you remember when I used to use nasty oiler and crumb, leave a comment down below. All right, so we're gonna follow up with oiler. Ooh, we got the L, awesome. And crumb, okay. So, let's look at what we have here now. Okay, so the first row has an A and an S, okay. My instinct is always where they match up, this S and this S here, to try and potentially put the letter there. And S at the beginning of a word is not uncommon. So we've got an O and a C, so we could do something like SCO. Seems decent. Maybe score, or it could be a lot of things. Now there is an R. Okay, there's an R in this second column, right? We have 2 orange R's telling us that. And there's a red R here, so it's not second. So it's not second, third, or fifth. So it has to be first or fourth. Now if this starts with S, SR doesn't seem very good. So I want to try something with an R right here, I think, because if it's not there, then we know it's first, which will then tell us that this is probably not an S. What if this was a P? That would be interesting. Something like scope, and we could have PR. Seems reasonable. Now there's a T in this column, but not in this row, but we could still try the T, maybe not third, maybe last. We could do a T last. That's not too bad. So we need something PR, something T. We could do something like print, but there's no I. It'd be nice to use letters that are at least possible. So maybe PRO something is, I think Prost? That might not be English. Let's try that, see if it works. Oh, it works, okay. I think that's, I don't know what language that is. I think it's something that you say when you're giving a toast, but in another language. I could be wrong. But we got the R here. Okay, good. So the R is not at the top. Okay, so, and the T was down there, good. This is not a P, there's no P in the grid. So if this is SCO, what is gonna come right here after SCO and before the R? I mean, something like a D would work before the R. Scott, no, don't like that. So maybe it's not SCO. All right, well, we're on this last row and column anyways. Now, there's an R in the last row, there's an R in the last column. We definitely need to use an R. It is not second in either of the words. We could certainly start with an R. That would be okay. We could also put the R right before the T. In fact, I like that better, because this orange R means there's an R in the middle row. So putting an R right there would be good. So, let's see, there's an O in this second column, so we could put an O here. And there's an O in the second row, so that seems good. O-R-T. We could do like a C, because we know there's a C in this first column, but a word ending in a C, it can happen, but it's less likely, so that might not be great. We could do an S. Yeah, an S would be good, because we do have an S in the first row and the first column, so again, that seems like a good idea. So sort, it would have to be sorts, I think. Which, repeats the S, but that's okay. I'm gonna go with sorts. I like that. Let's do sorts. Okay, awesome. So we got a whole bunch. O-R-T, O-R, and we ruled out some more spots for S's. That's fine. So it's looking more and more like the S could be the start of this word up here. Not necessarily, but I still like SC. If it's SCO, what's it gonna be though? I don't know. This is ORT something. Okay, and it's not an S, so what comes after the T? And it's not a Y. It could be an A, maybe? Oh, or an H. H would be good. H would be really good. Like, fourth. Fourth would be good. Oh, and scoff. Look at this. Scoff and fourth and FR. E. We've got an E in that row. Free. Free what? Okay, and this is OR something H, but not a T. And it can't be an S. It could be a C. It could have something like, it can't be porch. Can't be torch, because we've got the red T there, and the white T here. Yeah, I don't like the C there. And it also doesn't work very well with the FRE. So, could it be... I'm not sure what that is. Okay, well, I like scoff here. I think I'm gonna try scoff. And hopefully that'll get us a bonus guess. All right, so it was scoff. Awesome. Okay, so this almost has to be fourth then, because it can't be forts. And, ooh, it could be forte. Forte. I like the H, but the E works better for the up and down word, the vertical word here instead of the H. Now I'm thinking forte. Now this isn't necessarily an E right here, but we know there's an E in the row. Okay, so let's look at the second one. This, oh, is this cello? It has, yeah, this has to be, this is guaranteed an E because of the orange E here. So then I think it has to be cello. Okay, but we only need to do the E and the L. So what do we want to do for the first and third letters over here? So we've got the O, we've got the R, we've got the E. Okay, so all of our clues for that column we've used. Something E, something RO. So, ooh, could be retro. We had another R. Retro's good. And OT, we could do other. We know there's an E in this fourth column, so other and retro and cello. I like all of those. So the question is, can we do something that's R-E-T-L? Y? I don't think that's a word. Retly? No, it's not a word. What about rettle? No. I don't think there's gonna be anything that works there, unfortunately. All right, well, so let's do... So if we can't do all of them, which ones do we want to do is the question. Well, the T we can get from other, so maybe we want to do R-E-A-L-S. That's gonna let us do the one word, and then we'll get the T with other. So yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we got a bonus guess. So interesting. Now we're on to the third one here. So we think it's other. What do we think this other one is then? Ooh, LH though. Maybe it's not other. Oh, it could be otter. Otter. Otter's good too. And the LT seems better. Something like alter. We know there's an A in this first row, and there's an E, and FRE is what I was thinking anyways, so alter. I like alter. So ATTE, is that a thing we can do? Adder? Let's try that. That's not a word. Added. At T. Oh man. At 10 maybe? I don't think there's anything that's gonna work there. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to get the A, the TT, and the E. So let's just go with otter. Fine. Okay, good. So those are all correct then, I think. We don't know that this is an A, but I think it almost has to be probably. Okay, so next we've got FRE, we've got LE. What's gonna be... This is SRA, we're pretty sure. Okay, we've got... Let's look at our white letters, make sure we've used all those. The O, the T, the R, the E... A, we think, is up here. S, F, L, C, M. Ooh, we have a white M that we haven't used. And it's not in this fourth row, so it's gotta be up at the top here. But ML doesn't make sense, so I'm thinking M there maybe. Could be good. M. Yeah, because it can't be in this fourth column or this fourth row, so it's gotta be there. Oh, no, this can't be an R. This is the M. Metro. Oh, that can't be an R. There's the red R right there. Okay, I think I had the R there before I got the clue there, hopefully. Otherwise, I was just being a little bit slow. Okay, so smart, it could be smart. No, there's no R. There's no R, and it can't be an R here anyways, because the L. Oh, and there's look, the red S. This is an S. So smash and horse? No, it can't be horse, because there's no S. Smash, slept? No, there's no P. Sleet? Could be sleet. And freed and hoard. There we go. Okay, so I think that's what it's gonna be. So we just need to do the S and the E and the D here. So, speed would work. Okay, that gets us 2 more bonus guesses. And now we're on to, I mean, we can just do hoard. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna get both those words as long as we get the H and the E. There we go. And now we just have to finish it off with smash, and that should do it. There we go. We got 1 bonus guess at the end, so we ended up with 5 guesses remaining. I feel pretty good about that. So, all right, let's look at the words. We've got smash, cello, otter, freed, forte, which if you're familiar with music, you'll know what forte is. It can also have other meanings, but scoff, metro, altar, sleet, and hoard. I think they're all fairly normal words. So very cool. So that was the Weekly Squardle number 3. If you tried this Weekly Squardle, let me know how you did with it and which word you thought was the hardest. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon with some more puzzles. So the way this works is it's like normal Wordle, but one of the clues is a lie. Ooh, okay, so we know the T and the O are in different words. We also know that there's 2 O's. Blanc, I don't think that's, we can't do blank, so I don't think we can do ANC. This works just like normal Wordle, except instead of getting the yellows and greens on the actual letters, we're gonna get numbers on the right side over here that will tell us how many greens and how many yellows there are.